If you're a Los Angeles Lakers diehard like self, you know the truth. You know the real. If you watched enough games this year, and by the way, I have not missed a dribble of my Lakers this season. If you've watched the Lakers this year, you know. Only the casual fans out there, the LeBron fans that watch games sparingly, think that this Los Angeles Lakers team is going to turn things around. Anybody that really watches this team and understands the game of basketball, you know. You know what I know. This team is awful. The only saving grace is a gentleman by the name of LeBron James. And because LeBron's in year 19 at the age of 37, he can't even save this team in ways that he probably could have when he was in Miami or first time around in Cleveland. Even LeBron, as great as he is and as great as he's playing this year, he can't save the Lakers in their current state. I'm not giving LeBron an out because a lot of this is his doing, bringing in these older guys that nobody has wanted. Nobody wanted Carmelo Anthony. I'm actually a Dwight Howard fan, but let's keep it real. Nobody wanted Dwight Howard. Avery Bradley couldn't make the Golden State Warriors team. You go look it up. They cut him right before the season. He's the Lakers' best on-ball defender this year. I am not lying to y'all. Him or Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves, by the way, been probably the second best Laker when he's been out there on the floor down the stretch. He's a rookie. He's an undrafted rookie. And let's get to the star power up top. The Anthony Davises of the world and the Russell Westbrooks. Look, the Russell Westbrook experience has been awful. I don't care what the numbers say. I don't care how many triple-doubles he gets. If you watch this game, if you watch any game that the Lakers are playing, Brody has been awful. Awful. On so many different levels. So many different levels. He's been exactly who he has been throughout his career. I can't even focus on Russell Westbrook's troubles a lot of the times because I don't want to lose sight of what's the number one reason why the Lakers are struggling. Anthony Davis is. He's not out there right now. And when he was out there, he wasn't the old AD. He wasn't the AD we got the bubble year that we won that championship. Not even close. Anthony Davis could very well not be a top 20 player if I ranked him today. I'm serious right now. He's a top 10 talent. He ain't playing on the top 20 level right now. That's pretty darn bad. Man, I got to be real with you guys. I don't know if Anthony Davis is focused on Call of Duty. Is he settled? If he focused on his family. I don't know what it is, but Brian been right for 2 years in a row now. I'm talking about not right. And if I'm LeBron James, when I'm in my house next to wifey, when I'm talking to Mav, Rich, I'm sure LeBron keeps it real with them and lets them know, yo, man, this Russell Westbrook thing, I was wrong. It really is as bad as Kevin Durant said on his burner account. It really is as bad as when James Harden wanted to demand a trade out of Houston. It really is as bad as Bradley Beal just letting Russell Westbrook walk last year. It was like, bro, go do you. Go demand your trade. It really is as bad as advertised with Westbrook. But LeBron's, I'm sure, behind the scene, like, yo, how can I focus on Westbrook when my big fella ain't even reaching the court? We have not seen LeBron come out and speak ill of Westbrook one time this season. He ain't called him out not one time. And you want to know why he can't do that? Because at least Westbrook is getting to the court. What would Braun look like calling out Russ? You can say a lot of things about Brody, but at least he makes it to that basketball court every night. Only Laker that ain't missed a game this season, by the way. He makes it to that court every night and gives you what he got. Now, what he got is suspect, but he gives you what he got. He gives you Brody every night. How can I talk about somebody who's at least in war with me when there's somebody on the sidelines talking about the war, but they're on the sideline? There is no way Braun's going to publicly bash Westbrook because at least he's got Westbrook. Fam, the number one reason why my Los Angeles Lakers are abysmal this year is because of Anthony Davis. If AD was right, this team was right. This is Ferro talking here. I haven't said much this season, but trust me, I be talking about my Lakers every night on Twitter. Be clear about this. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Since Anthony Davis got to L.A., the Lakers are at their best, not when LeBron is playing at his best, but when AD is our number one option. You hear me? Not when Bron is our best player. When AD is our best player. I promise you on that. When Bron is number two, when AD is flowing the way he can flow, the Lakers are darn near unbeatable because his effort on offense and defense is unprecedented with somebody at his size. And his ability to get up and down the court and move around and shoot the three ball and get blocks. He is really, truly a one-of-a-kind talent when he's right. But he ain't been right for 2 years now. And I don't blame LeBron for one bit. If you think when that man is in the confines of his crib, talking to his wifey, Savannah, Rich, Mav, if y'all think for 1 second LeBron is not letting them get an earful about how awful Russ has been on the court, dude had 7 turnovers in the game against the T-Wolves in the first half a couple weeks ago, 9 for the game. And now Russ isn't turning the ball over, but he's shooting air balls and pretty much only backboard shots, which to me is a turnover because either the ball is ending up in the opposing team's hand and they're able to get out in transition quickly, or the ball is going so hard off the backboard, teams are still able to find a way to get a fast break bucket off of it. I'm watching Laker highlights, right? I go through these bad boys every night. Teams are able to run transition offense off Russ's misses. So for all intents and purposes, that's a turnover because his misses are so bad. If y'all think for a second, Bron ain't talking about how bad Westbrook is behind the scene like KD did on his burner account, come on, bro. You don't understand how great LeBron is. You don't understand how much he puts into the game of basketball to deal with that mess night to night. He's just not going to publicly do it. And I get why he won't publicly do it because at least Brody's in war with him. He can't even get AD to come to war. There is not a single Laker game that goes by. I dare any Laker fan out there to tell me different, where AD doesn't hit the ground and is down for a couple seconds longer than you would like. I've never seen anything like it. I'm 28 years old. I've been watching basketball since I was 5 years old. I've been a diehard Laker fan since I was 5. Fam, every game, at least once, AD has some type of injury. Now, is it a game where is it a situation where he has to leave every game? No. But every game, at least once, AD is holding something, grabbing onto something, on the ground, grimacing every game. And it's just, he's unreliable. There is no way LeBron can talk bad about Westbrook or even begin to get in the bad of what Westbrook has been so far this year because at least Westbrook makes it to the court. Anthony